Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and add former President Obama to the list of people with the knives out for President Joe Biden. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you don't care who gets Joe Biden out of the White House as long as he goes, hit the join button, become a member of this channel. You know, a lot of people are talking about former President Obama working behind the scenes to undermine and get rid of President Joe Biden. A lot of people believe that, Biden's been nothing more than a puppet for Obama for all these years. I don't know if I subscribe to that, because I don't know if their relationship is as close as people let on, but I will tell you that there are people who are decision makers in Joe Biden's administration who are very close and worked for former President Obama. So the ties that bind, you know what I'm saying? Well, now George Clooney came out with an op-ed in the New York Times saying that Biden should step aside. What we learned today was that he ran that past former President Obama, his good friend, ran it past him first before publishing it, and Obama didn't endorse it, but he didn't stop him. Now there's talk that a lot of people think Obama was actually behind it. We don't have any evidence of that, but it's something to think about. I want you to watch this report where they explain exactly why he would be behind it, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
Ultimately, by not broadcasting it, protected the president.
Well, speaking of Obama, Brian, if you've been watching this program, I've been telling you about the Obama bros. And the reason why I know about the Obama bros is because back in his first presidential race, back in 2015, I was on the Obama campaign, and the Hillary Clinton.
You were one of them.
I was a bro, sadly. And the Hillary Clinton team hated our team because they said that we had Chicago-style politics, and we would go after, we would plant stories. It was a big thing about it. Didn't know it at the time, but we know it now.
It was happening.
Well, there's a scoop in Politico. And I've said they've been behind this. This is what they're saying now. While Obama did not encourage or advise Clooney to say what he said, he also didn't object to it. We're told from people familiar with their exchange. So they're coming out with this now that essentially the Obama bros are doing this with the blessing of the former president. And if you read into Clooney's article, this is the biggest nugget for me. This isn't only my opinion. This is the opinion of every senator and every Congress member and governor that I've spoken to. But none of those governors or congressmen, with the exception of the 8 that we've seen on the screen, have been willing to go public. So they tell their donor, but they don't tell us.
Well, here's one of the Obama bros. Listen to this.
I mean, it was not surprising to any of us who were at the fundraiser. I was there. Clooney was exactly right. And every single person I talked to at the fundraiser thought the same thing. But I remember my wife, Emily, turned to me after the fundraiser and said, what are we going to do? I mean, and I said, well, there's a debate in a week. Either he'll do well in the debate or he'll be like this at the debate, and then the whole country will be talking about it. And so here we are.
But by the way, and you know,
just let him implode.
You know, he had him and Obama, and
that's his speech right.
They all know him about it. They also know that he wouldn't have won in 2020 if he had to actually campaign. He would have fallen over a sandbag. He would have been unable to answer questions because he had all these same signs back in 2020. They act like he was in the prime of his life. He wasn't. Especially if you look back pre maybe 4 or 5 facelifts,